Man, I was gonna smoke this weed and tell this story, but I gotta put the weed out. I can't smoke and talk. It's gonna piss people off. I'm gonna be taking too long. You know what I mean? Oh, it's running too? Oh yeah, this shit's pissing me off. This shit is pissing me off. Put it out with your fingers. There, see? I did it. Mom, I did it. My mom's dead. Both my parents are dead. My father just passed away a year ago. Passed away in my arms. And I'm glad at least he got to die and see me not on drugs. He got to pass away and see his son doing okay. And I was able to take care of him. I was able to change his diapers. I was able to be there for him when he needed me. And he was able to be there for me when I needed him. Because when I was on drugs, if I didn't have my father there for me, I'd be dead. There's no ifs or buts or anything about it, man. And as you can see, I got this dirty ass sweatshirt on. I got my dirty old U-Haul jacket on. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm just out here smoking in my car. I'm not trying to appeal to nobody. I'm not trying to, nah, man. Like, this is me. This is me. This is it, man. It's my weekend. I'm not working. I don't care. I really don't. I'm just smoking and chilling and vibing and telling you guys how this shit be, man. How sometimes it's hard to even get up. My back hurts like a bitch. I can barely walk. I feel like a senior citizen, but I'm so grateful to God to be alive and to be able to wake up and not have to think about my next 60 bucks or my next fix or what I'm gonna do or what I'm gonna do it with and who I'm gonna do it to. And man, like, you don't understand. It's not easy waking up every morning and fucking somebody over. It's not easy hitting licks every day. Even if you're just stealing from stores, man, that shit'll rattle your nerves, man. And hell, when I was out there doing it, I was making $200 to $300 a day. Easy. Easy. Probably be with like 2 or 3 other people. You know, we use a different car every day. Have like 3 or 4 cars we'd switch up. Hit licks, hitting all that shit. And we ain't about to listen to no beeping now. That shit'll have your whole life in haywire. Haywire. You start meeting people who you wish you'd never met. You start seeing things you wish you'd never seen. Pregnant women using drugs. Find out she had the baby was 2 pounds and ended up dying, and this and that. And some chicks end up dead, OD'd, and they're pregnant. And it's like, you see a lot of these situations where somebody will OD and they'll just throw them out of the car somewhere where they're sitting at, and they'll just pull off, and nobody will even call the police because nobody wants to be involved. It's a sad game. It really is, because you'll die over the fact that somebody just doesn't want to go to jail. And they could go to jail for 2 or 3 days, but to them, that's everything, because they're going to be sick. So if you're with somebody and the cop starts pressing them and they're using, they're going to tell on you, because the first thing that's in their mind is, oh shit, I'm going to be sick. Can't be sick. You can't get sick. Because most people who are using, they don't want to be sick. That's why I've always tried to put myself in a position to where I don't share any information with anybody. I don't let them know anything about me. If I do have a warrant out for my arrest, I'm solo dolo all the way. I don't let anyone know. I'm always by myself. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy. People will stab you in your back. They'll do the, like, most worthless shit. And sometimes they won't even be on drugs. Like, That's just the way people are. Like, if you have an attractive girl, if you got a good looking girl, and your homeboys are always hella nice to her, and it just seems kind of fishy, it's because it is. They want to fuck her. Believe me, man. Believe me, they want to fuck your bitch. And they'll do anything they can to fuck her. She could not like them at all, and they'll be puppy dogging after her. And that's the disgusting thing about, like, just, man, what? Dude, you don't know how to act normal? You don't know how to just be a person? You don't know how to go and find your own? You don't know how to go and make your own lane? You don't know how to do something without me giving you an idea for it? Come on, man. Come on. And I'd be just letting some of these cats run with it, man. I'd be just giving them the ball and be like, here, bro. And they'll fumble it. Fumble it quick. That's why I don't hand nobody nothing anymore. Unless you're handing me the monetary value of that item or said product. Yeah, man. It's just one of those mornings. I'm just chopping it up. This doesn't even have to be about anything. This is about everything. I'm talking to you right now about everything that's going through my little head. And it ain't little, it's big as fuck. So, this might take a while. That motherfucking forehead, boy. I hit you with this forehead, you'll be in bed. I don't need lead, I got a forehead. Man, I keep looking at this dirty ass hoodie, man. I'm so disgusting. I love it. Yeah. Life's a trip. Life's a fucking trip, man. My mama's gone. Breast cancer took her. Dad's gone. And that's why I tell everybody, man, like, your family's all you have. Treat your parents nicely. They love you, especially if your parents were there for you. Man, please stop lying to them, man. Like, that's why I be getting so mad at Ryan, man, because he be doing his folks so dirty. Like, he just lies to them constantly, always giving them fake promises and false promises, and it's like all just to get high. It's like, bro, I know you've been on Suboxone. I know you've been on methadone. I know you've tried these things. I know you see that they're working better than what's going on for you right now. Just stop, man. It's going to get to the point where you're going to want to stop, but everything that you have right now is going to be gone. And it's not even going to be worth it anymore, man. The only thing that you're going to want to do is die. I got an 11-year-old kid, man, and I love him to death. I can't imagine what he would be going through right now if I was running around on these streets on drugs and not being able to do anything, not being able to be a father figure, not being able to buy him a pair of shoes, not being able to do anything for him because drugs. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck all that. Fuck the drugs, man. We're already on this earth for who knows why. We wake up in the morning, we don't really know our purpose. Our purpose could be to serve God. Our purpose could be to serve the community. Our purpose could be to help others who are in need. Because in this country, we don't experience real need. If you're in America, you don't have a real need. You can't be starving. There's a food bank on every corner. And you shouldn't be anyway. There's so much opportunity for work here. You see these young Hispanic brothers come to this country and they make it happen. You see them with a brand new truck and a fucking pocket full of money 2 years later down the line because he was busting his ass. But then you see the one who's standing in front of Home Depot, who gets high, who likes to drink some cerveza, who doesn't have his priorities straight, who ends up getting deported back to Mexico and ends up asleep in the alley next to a stray dog, dead. Life is what you make it, man. And it'll take from you only what you let it take. We are so much in control. Like, we have a lot of control of our destiny. Even though we have very little control of what happens to us as far as what the world entails, and you could get into an accident or, anything can happen. We can't even control the hair that falls out of our head. But destiny, what you do today will pretty much make your tomorrow. What you do today forms your tomorrow. Things that happen today will pretty much form your tomorrow. Unless something happens like war, something that we can't understand. And you guys need to understand that the problems we're having right now, a lot of the times that we think are so big and bad, they really aren't, man. There's people right now in Ukraine, families dead, pregnant women dead, all kind of people dead in the street, rubble, apartment buildings bombed out, people trying to escape to a different country that's really not any better. People escaping to Poland. Who the hell escapes to Poland? But it is what it is, man. I'm gonna sign out. I can't stand looking at this dirty sweatshirt no more. It's giving me anxiety. All right then, y'all. Deuces.